Stephanie and I thank you for joining us on today's video about our trip home from Panama. In the last video, you may have seen me crash into a cow. The reality of the dangers ahead come to the forefront of our minds in this video. We see more and get lucky, and as I test gravity and traction again, join us as we cross Honduras and El Salvador.
So we are in Chuluca, Honduras, just having a gas, pee, and snack stop. And the road up here, the main road that goes straight through, which would be to the right, is closed, and it says detour pointing down this bumpy road here into the gas station. Aww. But then when you get to the gas station, you realize that they've actually dug up the whole main road and they're working on the bridge that takes you out of town. But it would appear
Nowhere to go.
No one's gotten the memo that the bridge is closed. Like, all the traffic's coming down here because it says detour. In fact, there is no detour, there's just a turnaround. Even like the big chicken buses are coming down here and everything. It's a bit chaotic. Welcome to Honduras.
We weave through Choluteca some more, looking for another way out, which ends up being quite the detour, as they don't have many bridges to cross the river and get out of town. We hit the highway again and continue heading for the border. As we arrive, we are greeted by many men, eager to help us and watch our bikes. I tell them to calm down and that we don't need any help. They can be a little aggressive when there are several of them all coming at you. It also helps that we've been here before and know the process.
Tranquilo, no necesitamos ayuda, gracias.
Gracias.
¿Pasaporte? Buenos días, buenas tardes. ¿Qué?
¿Hacia dónde va?
A San Miguel.
Allá va a hacer el chequeo.
No, gracias.
¿De dónde están las placas de la motocicleta?
¿Qué?
¿Las placas de dónde están de la motocicleta?
La placa.
Ah, la placa.
Sí, es aquí.
Ajá, por eso, es americana
O canadiense.
Ah, canadiense.
Si pasamos a las aduanas para allá.
Sí, allá tienen que pasar.
Sí.
No sé si ya pasaron acá, les entregaron ya un documento, ¿no?
No, la aduana acá prende foto de nuestra placa y dichos de pasar allá.
Bueno, puede pasar.
Ok, gracias.
It's not showing a route. It's weird it's not showing a route. Well, we're back at Hotel Europa, and we've been reunited with Lo and Bianca. They're a little bigger, but they're the same goofy dogs they were when we left. Just chewing on each other.
So the bracket that goes in here, which holds my whole headlight, has been broken, I think, since Guatemala. We're back in El Salvador, and they're getting some work done, so we ripped it all apart because they've got a welder on the spot, and we're gonna see if he can weld it back together. So watch your eyes. It doesn't need much, just a bit to hold it back together. And here's the bracket, all fixed up.
Nice bit of torque on it. It's hard to get. Back in San Miguel, and we're at our usual digs.
Hotel Europa.
Hanging out with Lo, and he's down low. And then Bianca's over here. She's wasted already, barking all hours.
So yeah, we're gonna hit the road today. We're heading to the coast. The guys here were really nice. They were actually full, but liberated the worker room for us, where Shawn was staying in. So that was nice. Got a good sleep. It's gonna be another hot day. We've got about 4.5 hours of riding to do actually today. So.
Oh my! In the hot baking sun, but fresh tracks, new roads. It'd be cool to see something new today.
For sure.
It's been recap. Yesterday was basically a ride we did before, only backwards across a less beautiful, deserty kind of
Part of Honduras.
Yeah.
Gear up and let's hit the road.
beautiful day ride around San Miguel's volcano and then directly into a traffic snarl.
Oh, he hit a bike.
Hit a bike?
Yeah, he hit a motorcyclist. Oh.
I didn't see that.
The scooter. It looks, I don't know. It didn't look too bad. It looked like maybe just the front wheel was, the front wheel of the bike was under the front tires. Or just behind the front tires.
Well guys, we have made it to El Zonte, which is where we're having our lunch stop today. We're at a really chill hotel restaurant place and we're waiting for Cheryl. And Cheryl is a friend of Peter McRae's and he put us in contact with her. So unfortunately we're not able to stay in El Zonte because it was too expensive and yeah. So we're gonna have another hour and a half up the coast to what should be a stunning beach once you have lunch. So.
And as much as we discussed the overlanding project, today we were thankful to have our motorcycles because there was a horrific accident and it would have backed us up for hours and we got by it quite easily by following a police officer down the side of the road. So.
And he just waved us through, so he had other problems to deal with. I think if we were in a vehicle, we would have turned around and found an alternate route around that.
Yeah.
There were alternate routes, but yeah, traffic in the direction we were going was not moving whatsoever, and didn't look like it was going to be moving anytime quickly. So definitely thankful to have been on bikes at that time.
And as it stands right now, we're more than halfway back to Mexico.
From Panama?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Yeah, we'll be in Guatemala in a few days. So we have to look up COVID testing for Guatemala. We have to get a rapid antigen test for that. Unless it's changed since last time I looked. Maybe? Maybe? Who knows? Alright. See you guys later.
In my abstract affair, I painted in shades of love and despair. It was opiated, hanging by a thread. No one is the sum of a single thing they did. us all dressed up with no place to go. Where do I be damned to hell if I know what to do with your broken, wounded soul? I got one of my own, I'm trying to let go. I suspect it started when you joined the 27
Oh, I think we're going to like it here. So far we've met 2 dogs. Both charming and adorable. What do you think?
There's a family of cats too, with a bunch of kittens.
Holy smokes.
And the vibes are super chill.
Yeah, apparently there's nobody here except for a gentleman we met in Belize on New Year's.
No, there's other people here.
Oh, not many.
Not many.
Well, we've made it to the beach. We are in Los Cabanos, or Cobanos. It's a beach unlike any we've been to so far. It's pretty cool. There's fresh water coming out of the beach.
Yeah.
Lots of rocks. It's definitely not a surfing beach. And it's kind of like you're snorkeling without even being under the water or even looking into the water. There are little fish all
Everywhere.
over the place. All sorts of different colors.
Actually, you can even see them.
It's really cool.
And the water's warm. Well, I mean,
It's definitely not cold.
all things considered. And it doesn't even feel super salty. I don't know if it's because of the natural aquifers coming down the beach or not.
But we're kind of just doing what the locals do, and they just sit in a pool and enjoy. It's a beautiful evening.
Yeah, it's sunset. Anyway, we'll add some pictures. And that's it for today, folks. We made it here. I almost threw it away again.
Oh yeah.
I think it was diesel on the road. I got it completely sideways under power.
Yeah. While passing.
Stephanie squealed really loud. That scared me more actually than what was happening on the bike. I don't know if the traction control kicked in or not, but we managed to save it.
Yep.
I don't know.
Some exciting parts of riding. Lots of twisties this morning and late this afternoon. It was kind of nice actually to stop at lunch for a few hours, and we had a great chat with Cheryl. Thanks so much for meeting up with us. It's always fun meeting someone you've never met before or whatever. And it just let the heat of the day die down. And
yeah, it's just amazing how 4 or 5 degrees makes all the difference. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, so cool, it's 31.
it's
like
ridiculous, but it's so true.
Instead of 36 and 37.
Yeah.
I think we saw 37 today for sure. We managed to get here and bumped into someone we've seen before. Gentleman from Belize at New Year's.
Yeah.
Go figure. Anyway, ciao for now.
Alright, time for a trip to the beach. That is our room right there. This is the eating area. Cool pathway down to the beach. Let's go cool off. There's the beach. The tide is high. Should be fun. They have some covered and sheltered areas on the beach for turtle nests. Interesting.
Pet all the rabbits.
Might not be easy to pet. Pretty big. Little Gerber eater. Look at those ears.
Mm-hmm. Almost.
A little bit. We're just finishing up some videos, and we've got Coco here. She's come for a visit. Hey, girl. She's very sweet. She does the typical you're petting her, and then you stop petting her, and then she's like, hey, keep petting me.
Your fur color reminds me of Storm.
A little bit.
Time to say goodbye to the El Salvadorian beach.
It's been fun. Different, but fun.
Definitely a little village.
Little village, for sure. We are headed into Sonsonate, which is a town just about half hour away from here, which we rode near on our second day in El Salvador. Anyways, we have to go get COVID tested before we can head to Guatemala. So we're going to go do that, have breakfast while we wait for the results. It's a rapid antigen test, so hopefully it doesn't take too long. And then head to Guatemala.
We enjoyed our couple of nights in this little beach town. Unfortunately, our hotel had no fresh water, and after finding a large spider on the ceiling in the shower, I didn't want to use it anymore.
Good morning, my love. Good morning, my love.
Hola. Left to the right.
Well, it wasn't easy, but we found breakfast. We drove around a bit, went to some restaurants, finally found this beautiful place in the courtyard here. Let's get some food.
Episode, we make the mad dash across Honduras, and then spend a few nights in El Salvador, visiting old friends and checking out the coast. All this adds 660 kilometers to our route.